edition of International Geographic Discoverer with host Carl Carlton.
The Zimbada people were first discovered in 1893 by explorer Lord Admiral Nelson, along with his sidekick Dr. Watson. At first, Nelson and Watson were very wary of these fierce savages, but soon grew to love and trust them, and that's when they were both killed. Following their deaths in 1895, further explorations were conducted. Unfortunately, the Zimbada way of life is being threatened. Due to global warming, it is just becoming too hot to live in Africa. Soon, the Zimbada may all be gone. In this program, we will show you the ways of Zimbada life as they exist now. The Zimbada are a very simple people, living simple daily lives. Here, we can see men from the tribe dancing a ritualistic dance to one of their gods, Al-Mekataki Tataki, which translates to the bringer of bed sheets. While it is customary for the Zimbada men to wear bed sheets, the Zimbada force their children to wear dog collars due to constant infestations of crabs and other parasites. Notice the men jumping, trying to avoid the parasites surrounding them. However, parasites are not the only concern out here on the savannah. The Zimbada people live in constant fear of lion attacks. While at the same time they fear this animal, they also revere it. In fact, they hold the animal sacred and is a symbol of female fertility because it is a big pussy. Despite their daily concerns, the Zimbada people do find time for fun. Very few people know that they invented the game hopscotch. Hopscotch is not the only contribution that the Zimbada people have provided. They also invented patty cake. While in recent years, Western influences have crept into the Zimbada society, including television, though it is only limited programming.
Dynamite!
Though it is not all fun and games for the Zimbada people. During this year's drought season, supplies have become very limited, as you can see from this Zimbada man starting a fire using an ancient technique. Even though the town's chief barterer was not able to obtain any matches or lighters, he did pick up a bountiful supply of blue plastic baskets, for which the townspeople are very grateful. Even though the Zimbada people like to skip and play hopscotch, their main mode of transportation is the double-decker bike. Recently, the Zimbada people were visited by President George W. Bush. While on his visit, President Bush taught the Zimbada people how to play their own music. After their interactions with the president, they fondly referred to him as Kandatiki Kunogo, which roughly translates to man without a head. Warning: the following scenes may be inappropriate for some viewers. Discretion is advised. In the Zimbada society, mating is a highly ritualistic tradition. This ritual consists of a dance, which begins with the male rubbing the female all over, getting her warmed up and ready. From there, he proceeds to try and lift her skirt. Finally, after circling her one full time, they are ready to head to the mating hut. Hopefully, with continued conservation efforts and increased public awareness, the Zimbada people will be able to continue their existence in Africa. Only time will tell. Thank you for watching this episode of International Geographic Discovery. I'm Carl Carlton.